What's up, everyone? And today I'm bringing a deck profile on my Kuribohs. Now, there's not really much I already need to explain on the background of Kuribohs. It's pretty well known. It was used by the main character in the first anime, and it's kind of spun its own little archetype. So before we get into the video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel because 9% of the people who are watching this video are not subscribed. So just hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. First off, I run 2 Kuriboh. It has the effect 2 during your opponent's turn. At damage calculation, you can discard this card. You take no battle damage from the battle. This is a quick effect. Now, Kuriboh, it's a hand trap. It was basically the first ever hand trap. However, not really too powerful. You only run 2 of it because it is easily searchable in this deck. And there's other Kuribohs that I'd rather run over it. Like, for example, the 3-winged Kuriboh. Now, this one I believe was used by the main character in the GX anime. Winged Kuriboh has the effect: if this card is on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard for the rest of this turn, you take no battle damage. So basically a stronger Kuriboh. Although it has to be on the field, so I guess it's more like a kind of like a battle fader. I also run 3 Kuriboh. Kuriboh, at the end of the battle phase, you can discard this card and target one monster in the graveyard that was destroyed by battle list and send it to the graveyard this turn. Special summon it. And when your opponent's monster declares an attack, you can banish this card from your graveyard, then target any number of Kuriboh monsters in your graveyard, special summon them. So it's a soul charge for Kuribohs, essentially. Also run the 2 Sphere Kuriboh. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, change the attacking monster to defense position. It also has an additional effect to when you ritual summon, but you're never going to use it. It's not really... It's for only like rituals, but you're not going to use Sphere Kuriboh for a ritual summon. I run 3 Kuriboh Bandit. During the end phase, if this card was normal summoned this turn, you can tribute this card, excavate the top 5 cards of your deck. You can add 1 activated spell trap from your hand to your hand. Also send the remaining cards to the graveyard. This card is really good because, first off, it doesn't say Kuriboh spell trap. It just says spell trap. So, for example, let's say one of them is Monster Reborn. You can just add Monster Reborn to your hand. I actually believe that there is a Kuriboh coming out that I don't know when it's coming out. I heard about it, and that was really all of that. That actually searches Monster Reborn. Also run the Winged Kuriboh level 10. This is definitely your boss monster-ish. Basically, this is how you can like OTK, essentially. Cannot be normal summoned or set, must be special summoned with transcendent wings. By triggering this face-up card on your side of the field, destroy all face-up attack position monsters your opponent controls on your opponent's side of the field, and inflict damage to your opponent's life points equal to the combined original attack of the destroyed monsters. So let's say they have an Axis Code, Boral Sword, and a Dragoon. That's just game right there. Well, I guess it wouldn't affect Dragoon, but basically you can deal a whole bunch of big damage to them. That's it for the monsters. We run a lot of spells. First, I run 3 Flute of Summoning. Essentially, you can add 1 Kuriboh or 1 Ring Kuriboh from your deck to your hand, or you can special summon them, and that's not a once per turn at all. I also run the 3-1 Kuriboh. You target 1 Link 1 monster in either graveyard, return to the extra deck, or special summon it to its owner's field. So essentially, if you have Link Kuriboh in the grave, you can just special summon it. It also works with some other ones as well, like Link Spider, which we do also run. I also run 3 Multiply. Multiply is essentially a token generator. You tribute Kuriboh to summon as many Kuriboh tokens as possible. I also run 3 Where Art Thou. Where Art Thou, if you control a level 1 monster, you can add 1 level 1 monster from your deck to your hand. Although during the end phase of the turn, you take 2,000 if you did not summon that monster or a monster with that name. I run 3 Pot of Prosperity for a draw power, or not more kind of draw power, excavate power, because one problem I consistently ran into is that I wasn't seeing Transcendent Wings as often as I wanted to, because that's one of the key card combos. I also run 3 Double Summon, and honestly, you kind of have to run Double Summon because the Kuribohs don't have anything aside from the Flute of Summoning to special summon Kuribohs from the deck or hand. Basically, you have to normal pass. Yeah, sometimes we really need that Double Summon. Now, the one thing about this build, this is more of a going second Kuribohs, because going first Kuribohs, it's not good. Basically, you have to rely on opening Multiply, because then you can actually set up Apollos, but otherwise you're not really going to be setting up much. Maybe if you get the Flute of Summoning, or another one of your Kuribohs, you can maybe put in Dragoon. Those aren't 2 great chances. So I run a going second package. I run the Dark Ruler No More. There are the 3 Dark Ruler and more. 1 card and 3 of 1 card I do not have, but there's not really a whole lot of going second cards that you can actually run. That is 3 Lightning Storm. Unfortunately, I do not have any copies of Lightning Storm. I did not get King's Court. I also run the 3 Transcendent Wings. Transcendent Wings is part of the combo with Winged Kuriboh level 10. Basically, you can send it to the graveyard 1 Winged Kuriboh from your side of the field, and 2 cards from your hand to special summon Winged Kuriboh level 10 from your hand or deck. So basically, this is how you get to your Winged Kuriboh level 10. I also run a Foolish Burial, a Monster Reborn, and 1 for 1 to round out the main deck. Moving on to the extra deck, I obviously run the 3 Link Kuriboh. It's a Kuriboh based deck, and Link Kuriboh is one of the best Link ones. I'd argue it is the best Link one in the game. I also run 2 Link Spider because you do summon tokens off of Multiply. And if you are going first, you can basically go Link Kuriboh, 2 Link Spiders, and a Proxy Dragon. Yes, you need the Proxy Dragon. More so because Link Spider and Link Kuriboh are level 1s, and if you only do a Link Spider and Link Kuriboh, essentially it's just like that. And you can't really do much. At least with Proxy Dragon, you have those zones open. Like, this is probably the first time I've even touched my Proxy Dragon since Master Roll 5. Same for Lamorphicus. That way you can use these normal ones, which you can use to get your tokens off the field, and then you can eventually go into your higher Link monsters such as Boral Sword, Apollosa, and Access Code. Now honestly, out of the 3, Boral Sword is better than Apollosa and Access Code for once. Mainly because Boral Sword can do a lot of damage. Access Code is better at clearing boards and doing some damage, but I feel like Boral Sword is better in this deck, mainly because you already do some damage off of Transcendent Wings. If you pull off a Transcendent Wings and a Boral Sword, more often than not, you're going to win that game. And here's the reason why I am going second. Well, I run a Lionheart. Well, that one's not really the reason why I'm going second. It's just a really good rank 1. But here's the real reason. I run 2 Lureless Assembled Nightingale. Nightingale just requires 2 or more level 1 monsters. So if you activate Multiply, you're going to have a very, very big Zeus. You can use all 5 of those for Nightingale, then just go into the Downed Magician, and then just go into the Zeus. Because Zeus is just that good of a card. That's going to be it for my Kuriboh deck profile. Let me know, what do you think of this deck? Do you think it's a pretty cool deck? Do you think it definitely needs some help? Because it does. Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video I make. Bye.